heads up that your house is either helping you and working with you or hindering you and holding you back from the life and business goals that you have for yourself. I think this is a really powerful topic to talk about right now. We're still in that fresh period of the new year where people have set, maybe some New Year's resolutions regarding some changes that they'll make within themselves personally, and also some business goals, big business goals to achieve for this year. And it's important to think about the ways that you can use your surroundings to support you in achieving those goals and to making the changes that you want to change in an easy and supported way rather than in a struggling and difficult way. So I wanted to pop on and share some examples about the ways that your home might be helping you or holding you back, and get you thinking about your surroundings and how they are working with you or making you swim upstream against all the energies around you to make it happen instead. So let's talk about a couple of quick examples. I actually talked about this recently with a group that I was meeting with, and I was talking about how, I have some goals for my business this year, and I have some goals regarding the way I want to achieve them. I just don't want to get to the end of the goal. I also want to, while I'm in that process of getting there, I want to be in a certain kind of energy and I want to show up in a certain way. So, I just don't want to achieve the goal. I want to achieve it without a whole bunch of stress and overwhelm in my life. I don't want to come across as, unprepared or overwhelmed or disorganized. I want to feel like like the CEO of all of that I am delivering and bringing in. And I know that my home environment will influence that and will influence how I'm showing up. My home environment and my work environment can play a big role about whether or not I can get to the end of that goal and do it in the way that I want to. So for example, if I'm not getting a good night of sleep, if I get a bad night of sleep one night, that sets me off all day the next day. But if it's continually happening, it really throws me off my game entirely. And there are energies in your bedroom which can be supporting sleep and helping you get a good night of sleep and waking up feeling rested. And there are also things that can be going on in your bedroom that can be working against that and contributing to that feeling that you have, like you're tired, you're ready to go to bed, you lay down, and all of a sudden your eyes pop open and your mind clicks on, and for some reason your energy is activated and you just can't shut off and go to sleep. Or that feeling like you did sleep last night, but you're waking up in the morning feeling like you didn't sleep. Like you were in dreamland at some point, but you wake up and you're still tired and you're still exhausted. That's a sign that some part of your body was not allowed to shut off energetically, and something can be influencing that within your surroundings and making that period of rest more difficult than it needs to be. So when we adjust those energies in that space and really create a space that supports sleep and rest and going into deep sleep and waking up rested, you have so much more energy and so much more potential to put into what you're trying to achieve for the year. So just that alone, just that one space in your house can make such a big difference in helping you go through your days with ease and get through your, whatever you need to focus on and get done for the day, happen with a lot more ease and a lot less effort and, like dragging your feet through it because you're really drained. The other thing is your workspace too. I know for me, if my workspace is disorganized and I sit down to do some work and there's a whole bunch of unfinished projects that are lined up for me to do, but I'm trying to focus on one thing, those files or notes or post-it notes or whatever else is going on that is really cluttering my workspace, even though I'm trying to focus on one thing, they'll be whispering and saying, you forgot to do this. You need to do this too. And it will really pull me off of my game and make it take longer to get done what I want to get done, because energetically, my bandwidth is being pulled in a lot of different directions. Now, my workspace is not always perfectly clean and organized, and usually when my desk is messy or disorganized, it is a sign that I am putting myself or focusing on too many things at once, or trying to multitask too much. So it's a great reminder that, oh my goodness, I need to close some things down and really give myself permission to focus on one thing at a time. But that energy of your workspace can really pull at you and make it harder for you to get done what you need to get done, make you work longer hours or take longer for you to accomplish something. It can really work and drain your energy so that at the end of the day, you're just wiped out and beat, and you don't even have any energy left to go on to, cook dinner or be with the family or go do something fun. Like you're wasted after that. And it's not just, the work that you're doing, it is the energetic drain that the things in your work environment are contributing. So they're contributing to holding you back and making it much harder for you to accomplish and check things off with ease and just get done and just stay focused. So think about the ways that your workspace might be working against you, how it might be hindering your progress rather than helping you get to the end. And this is just, it's not only physical things that are getting in your way, like when you sit down at your desk and you have to clean everything, like you have to make a space first, like you've already wasted 5 minutes now. But it's that, like making physical space for you to get your work done, but also that energetic pull of lots of other things going on, lots of distractions that are physical distractions that are in your way, mental distractions because there's a whole bunch of tabs open in your brain and there's physical reminders of that in your space. It's visual distractions that are everything that is catching the attention of your eye. It's taking some of your mental bandwidth, and so it's really pulling you off of your game and working against what you're trying to do. So some simple changes in your environment can really help to support you in getting things done faster and quicker and better, like to show up more successfully and check things off and get it done in simply a better way. So keep that in mind. And in general, those are just two spaces, but those are two spaces that you spend a tremendous amount of time in day and night. So you're probably spending 2/3 of your life either in your workspace or in your bedroom. And so the energy of those spaces is really having an influence over you, your mindset, your well-being, your health, and your productivity. So, it can really shift things when you energetically align those spaces so that they're supporting you in what you're trying to get done as a focus for this year. Even like I know for me that if I am sitting in a space that feels like heavy or draining, it's uninspiring, it's kind of blah. Like if I walk into a space that feels blah, all of a sudden my energy gets blah. And I'm like, I don't have as much energy to put into what I wanted to get done. So just the overall vibe of your space it can either be like sucking the energy out of you, or it can be energizing you and inspiring you and helping you motivate to get done what needs to get done on your day or in your life. So I hope you can see how your surroundings are working with you or working against you. And using Feng Shui, that's what we do, is we adjust your surroundings. Sometimes it's making physical changes, sometimes it's decluttering, sometimes it's calming the energy down in the space so that it's all doing the same thing, all working with you in alignment with supporting whatever your priorities are in life. And this is, the new year is a time when so many people are taking time to invest in making changes, positive changes in their life, or investing in making positive changes in their business. So if you are, maybe you have a health goal this year and you are working with a health coach, you're investing in that. You're putting time into it. Maybe you're investing in a coach or a gym membership or healthy foods or supplements. So you're putting all this effort and energy and money into this goal that you have, But honestly, if you're sitting in a space all day or sleeping in a space all night that has unsettled energies, you're undoing all of the benefits of working with that health coach or the money that you've spent on those supplements. So it ends up being this one step forward, two steps back, and you get a little bit of success, but then you fall back again a little bit. It takes a lot longer to achieve your goal than it needs to. And even on the business front, people are setting goals for their businesses and investing in their business, maybe with a business coach or a mindset coach, or new systems in place to support the growth of their business and the expansion of their business this year. But if you personally are sitting at your desk and you're in energies that are helping to make you feel vulnerable and undermining any confidence that you have or any focus that you have, it's really going to set you back. So it doesn't matter how much you invest in that mindset work or that business strategy or systems, if it's undoing and making it harder for you to get to that end result, because the energy is making it harder for you to accomplish what you need to do, and it's affecting your energy and the energy of the way that you can show up in your business, right? So if your space feels like heavy or cluttered or unmotivating or distracting or overwhelming, that's going to come across in everything that you put out in your business. And that is going to, on this, unseen, energetic plane, people can pick up on that. Your associates can pick up on that. Your clients can pick up on that. And it holds you back. There's a lot of potential that can be made in aligning that outer environment so that it's supporting the big changes that you want to make, so that it's keeping you focused, so that you have the energy that you need to put into the work and maintain it throughout the whole year. Like if you're a person who comes out of the gate at the new year with all these big plans and these big goals, and you really charge ahead, but then 2, 3, 4 months in, you've lost momentum, you've kind of lost your way, then you don't have the energy to keep the consistency going. A lot of that loss of momentum can be impacted by what's going on energetically in your surroundings. And if we can keep the energy that's moving around you solid and stable and supportive, it will help keep your energy consistent throughout the year, right when you get out from the starting gate, but also later on when, you've spent some of this energy. Your surroundings can actually continually energize you, inspire you, and remind you of your purpose and your potential so that you're showing up energized and inspired every day, all year long. Really powerful stuff. If you've ever left your home or your office or your workspace and you've gone away to maybe a business retreat or a health retreat where the environment is set up to support whatever is going on in that retreat setting, right? It's either, business oriented and very, all the tools that you need and encouragement that you need to learn and grow in that business environment is there for you. Healthy foods are there, healthy breaks are there, like healthy settings, a good, a nice comfortable bed in the hotel for you to get a good night of sleep, and there's nothing there to distract you because it's just a neutral space. Or if it's a health retreat or a mindset retreat and you've got people who are all like energized and inspired and talking about the same goals and the same ideas, and you kind of feed off the energy of that group setting and that beautiful setting or that structured setting that helps you get clear, get motivated, get inspired, and during that retreat away, you can come back with a whole lot more energy, inspiration, and clarity on the steps to take moving forward. And what I see a lot of times is people get back home and they fall off from that energy and inspiration that they had within a couple days or within a couple of weeks. They're kind of back into those old patterns, that old sluggishness, that old lack of clarity about what they were going to do and the steps that they were going to take. And a big part of that is because they've stepped back into a space, their typical space, that has not changed and evolved to support those new aspirations, those new ideas, those new goals that you have set, where it was really structured and manipulated when you were on retreat to make it possible. But then you've come back to your typical setting and stepped back into, familiar surroundings and old energy patterns that are keeping you in the old behaviors. So it's really important as you start to want to expand in life and business to evolve your surroundings at the same time. Like otherwise you're going to keep getting pulled back into the old patterns. And so, that's what I work with people on all the time, is evolving your surroundings so that they're supporting you where you are now with your goals and your priorities for your life and for your business, and helping to make it easier on a physical level so everything feels good, looks good, and flows good, but also on an energetic level so that the energies that are around you are encouraging you to stay focused, or encouraging you to sleep well, and encouraging you to feel confident, to show up in that CEO boss vibe where you are organized and you are prepared and you feel like you are worthy of presenting whatever you're presenting. The energy can support you in doing that and help strengthen the way you show up and the way that you're seen and perceived by other people. Like it helps you show up in the energy that makes you magnetic. And when your environment is in alignment with that, so that you have inner alignment on what your goal is and what steps you're taking to achieve that goal, and your environment is aligned to support that on all levels, then your home becomes a magnet. So you have this like amplifier that really helps you and it helps it energize you and your business and your goals, but it also helps attract back what you want to accomplish or what you want to manifest. So if you believe in the law of attraction, your home can be an energetic amplifier that helps you call in all the things that you're calling in for your life and for your business. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to share with people. There are 2 ways that I can support you in 2024. I'm available one-on-one, both on-site and virtually. My pricing on my one-on-one packages is increasing over the next couple of weeks. And so if you're interested in one-on-one support, please send me a direct message and reach out to me. And I also have a new group program that's coming soon. The doors are open for that right now as an early opt-in opportunity. The program is High Vibe Home, and it is structured so that you can join the group, learn from some structured modules about Feng Shui and the elements of Feng Shui and how to apply each of them in your own home. And it's a very high touch, high connection group program. So there's a lot of support in the group from me. So in addition to having the recordings and the resources, you'll have some live teachings from me and some opportunities for question and answer sessions so that you can make sure that what you're learning and what you're implementing in your home is correct. Like there's a lot of Feng Shui programs out there, a lot of Feng Shui tips and a lot of information out there that you can implement on your own. But a lot of times you might find that you're not quite sure. Like it's general information that's out there and it might not feel like it fits into your situation, your goals, the things that you like and that feel good to you, but also your specific environment and the structure and layout of your home and what your specific challenges are. Like all of that is really things that we pay attention to when we work together one-on-one. And in this new group program, we can do that also. So the group program, the doors are open right now. The price is $8.99 to join. It will be $9.99 the next time the doors open. We start in April, so there's a little bit of a lead time. I have some bonus workshops that are available now and also planned to help you jumpstart the energy of your surroundings and get prepared for the workshops or for the course before it begins. So if you join early, even though the modules won't be up until April and the live round doesn't start until April, there are some things in place that will help you start implementing and getting the energy on your side and working with you, almost giving you like an energetic jump start into the new year. that's available if you join now. I also have 2 one-on-one single sessions available for the first 2 people that jump in at that $8.99 price. The one-on-one sessions are not really necessary because the group program is very high touch, and I will be there to answer your questions, but it's a very nice thing to have. We can really achieve a lot in a 30 to 45 minute session that's very customized to you. So answering your specific questions, looking at your specific floor plan, looking at your specific challenges. So that's a bonus that's available right now. I have 2 of those available, and I think those will go very quickly. So keep that in mind. I'm going to put the link to both my one-on-one virtual packages into the comments, and also the new group program. So you can take a look at those. If you have questions about whether an on-site option is best for you or a virtual option is best, just send me a direct message. If you have questions about whether or not one-on-one work is more helpful for you versus a group program, we can definitely talk about that via direct message or jump on a call as well. So if Feng Shui has been on your radar, if you know that your surroundings are not optimized to support you in your life goals and your business goals, this is a great time to jump in and get the support, either one-on-one or in a group setting, and help you really align your outer environment with that inner landscape, the inner goals and aspirations that you have in life and business, and set them up so that they are helping you and supporting you in getting to where you want to go, in achieving what you want to achieve, and just simply in living life from a place of ease and support. Because when the energies are working with you and they're on your side, that's when that ease and flow happens. The energy is doing some of the work for you. That's when that synchronicity happens. All of a sudden the right doors are opening. The work that you need to do to accomplish is a little bit easier to get done. That's because you're more energized and you slept better. But having the energy on your side can really improve your potential, your overall vibe and feeling, and how much energy you have to put into your life and work every day. But it also can change your luck and your income. Like, this stuff really, if you think about it in the long run, if you're not getting a good night of sleep, your income potential goes down overall. So we can shift that with some simple changes to your environment. I would love to work with you if this is on your radar, so definitely reach out to me, and I will take time to check my messages and see if you've reached out. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Take care.